Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We got the same setup. We are continuing on with another 4-packs. And I did a quick check in between videos to see how many more pulls we should have. And we should have 2 to 3 more good pulls. That being alternate art, super rares. It's possible we get another secret rare, but highly unlikely. I think to get another secret rare, it would have to take the alternate art spot, I think. And in that case, I think it would have to be like an alternate art secret rare, I think. Starting off, we got Monochromon, Demimeramon, Piximon, Megadramon, Punkmon, Orochimon, Jagamon, Kyaromon, Toy Agumon, Galemon, Grand Galemon, 7 play cost, 3 Digivolution cost, 7,000 DP. Has the Vortex ability, which is at the end of your turn, this Digimon may attack an opponent's Digimon. With this effect, it can attack the turn it was played. When Digivolving, you may suspend 1 Digimon. If this effect suspends your Digimon, this Digimon isn't affected by the effects of your opponent's Digimon until the end of their turn. Inherited effect, your turn once per turn. When this Digimon attacks your opponent's Digimon, this Digimon may unsuspend. So yeah, it's going to be used in its deck, not too much else. It's made to be in the Vortex Warrior deck. If you're playing sealed, I guess you could just put it in a green deck because it does suspend an opponent's, which, sure. But other than that, and just something to point out, for these new keywords, I've been reading them out every single time we come across them in that set. I'm probably going to continue to do that with new keywords on the rares are better, just so that we can get a feel for them and we can remember them. Because I remember it, I've now read it so many times, but just to really dig that point in, I'm going to continue doing that for the new sets. And then, come EX8, if it says Vortex, I'll just be like, Vortex. Unless it's something like Digistortion, where it's been a hot minute since we've seen that. But yeah, that's how I'm going to deal with keywords, basically. And we got Metallic Dramon. I think we needed this one. I think. 13 play cost, 5 Digivolution cost, 13,000 DP. Can Digivolve from red or black, is mono black. On play or when attacking, Digivolve for one of your opponent's Digimon. When Digivolving, none of your opponent's level 4 or lower Digimon can Digivolve until the end of their turn. All turns once per turn. When this Digimon would leave the battle area other than by your effects, you may play 1 Digimon card with a Rock Dragon or Earth Dragon trait from your trash without paying the cost. Ooh, okay, so I mean, the main thing that really driving home is this on play or when attacking, they Digivolve for one of your opponent's Digimon, because it's not a hard once per turn. If you can attack into one of their suspended Digimon, which will cause it to Digivolve 4 if you choose that one, so this one will survive. And then you can, manage to unsuspend it. It can then attack a second time and do that entire thing all over again if they got another big guy. So just being able to demolish their board state, that's really nice. I like it. This would be another one that I wouldn't mind making a tech round. And this one, I would call this main mega energy. Being able to Digivolve 4 just from attacking is pretty gosh darn good. Again, I am wary when going after the security stack, but if I'm going after opponent's Digimons and just deleting, I could totally do that. Alright, so that said, we should have 2 good pulls yet. I believe we still have 1 alt art left. So yeah, hopefully we get some good stuff. And we are still missing 2, I believe, list of rares. We got Megadramon, Piximon, Starmon, Tortamon, Hayarimon, Jazzermon, Snow Agumon, Paildramon, Durblitz, Chaos Triangular, Grand Galemon, which we just looked at, so we don't need to look at him again, and 7th Fascination. 7 play cost, trash, your turn. When any of your Digimon digivolves into Lilithmon X Antibody by returning this card to the bottom of the deck, activate this card's main effect. Main, until the end of your opponent's turn, give all of their Digimon, end of your turn, delete one of your Digimon. In security, delete one of your opponent's unsuspended Digimon. So, you know, I'm super happy we pulled not 1, but 2 of Lilithmon X Antibodies. Not because, like, I specifically plan on making a deck for them. Like, yes, I kind of would. It's on my lower to-do list, though. But back when we got the option cards for Leviathamon X Antibody, we never pulled a Leviathamon X. So getting these cards and seeing Lilithmon and having her corresponding option card, super nice. Definitely glad that we got it. Just so that I could, like, see how they work together, because I hate only seeing parts of what they're imagining. I want to see the entire thing. So I'm glad we got this. Also, just something to note is that once I had finished the first box, like, I was sorting cards, and I had found that I normally put the babies off to the side when I do this. Like, I have all the babies right here that we've been pulling, just because it makes sorting it easier, that I pull them out when we get them. But for some reason, I did not pull out the Kyaromons. Like, I just kept throwing them back in the pack. So I was, like, sorting the babies first, and I'm like, we got, like, 0 yellows. Where'd those go? Like, I might have put 1 off to the side. And then I'm, like, sorting the actual cards. I'm like, oh no, here they are. Why didn't I pull them aside? I don't know. It was very odd. We got Eismon Scatter Mode, Gigadramon, Orochimon, Demimeramon, Tankmon, Summon Frost, Triceramon, Toy Agumon, Kapurimon, Shushumon. We've now got 6 of her, I think. Nihilgumon, 11 play cost, 3 Digivolution cost, 11,000 DP. Trash main, if you have 4 or fewer cards in your hand, play this card from your trash with the play cost reduced by 4. It has blocker. On deletion, you may play 1 level 5 or lower Digimon card with a Dark Dragon or Evil Dragon trait from your trash without paying the cost. Again, this is going to be like a side mega used in the Immon deck. I could see it being used as an option in some other purple decks that have small hand sizes, just because being able to play it from the trash for that 11,000 blocker is pretty good. I could put it at 1, maybe 2 in those kinds of decks. Yeah, it's not the worst thing. It is a way to, like, kind of stall with the opponent, I feel. And we got Orisa. 3 play cost, start of your main phase. If your opponent has a Digimon, gain 1 memory. All turns, when any of your tokens or puppet trait Digimon are deleted, by suspending this tamer, you may play 1 level 3 Digimon card with a puppet trait from your hand without paying the cost. Security, play this card without paying the cost. I mean, yeah, it's going to be used in the puppet deck, not too much else. I did do a quick search about puppets, and there is a bunch in different colors. Not too many in yellow, so I'm not sure how much customization I am going to be able to bring to building a yellow puppet deck. And it probably is going to cost some cash if I want to do that. Again, I may search around to some card stores, see if I can get some better deals on cards. We got Wind Slicer, Wonder Stomp, Punkmon, Sorcerermon, Jagamon, Tsukaimon, Lavorvomon, Gutsumon, Kyaromon, Otamamon, Shoto, 3 play cost, start of your main phase. If your opponent has a Digimon, gain 1 memory. End of your turn, by suspending this tamer, one of your Digimon gains Piercing and Blocker until the end of your opponent's turn. If it has the Vortex Warrior trait, it unsuspends. Security, play this card without paying the cost. So, again, this, if your opponent has a Digimon, gain 1 memory, it's becoming more and more my favorite of a ability, more than the, if you have 2 memory or less, set to 3. And that's for 2 reasons. Number one is the one that I've already gone over, where multiple of these are going to be able to proc all at the same time, unlike if you have 2 memory or less, set it to 3. Because if you have 4 of those out, you're just going to have 3 memory. If you have 4 of these out, you're going to have 4 memory. And they can mix and match together, which is nice. But the other thing that I do really appreciate about this is the caveat of if your opponent has a Digimon, gain 1 memory. Like in a normal game, that's going to always proc. There's no reason why it's not going to. But in the case where you got a Digimon and your opponent doesn't, you're probably already winning. And that creates a snowball effect. And the idea that it doesn't proc in that situation means that it's still making it a game. This isn't a like win more card in that situation. It is simply just like a thing that you have out that didn't get to turn on that turn because your opponent didn't put down a Digimon, or maybe you got rid of it ahead of time. So like you don't need the memory in that situation, and I feel like it's a good idea not to give you that memory in that situation. So I appreciate that. And we got Bill Starmon X Ant. We pulled 2 secrets, yo. Everyone, we pulled it. We got a second secret rare, like, and it is the alt art. Like I was saying, like, I was like, the only way that we're gonna get another secret rare is if it's the alt art. It's the same one, but you know what? I'm gonna take it because our first box we didn't pull a secret rare. We got 2 here. They're the same. Unfortunate, but it is the alt art, and it looked like either of these could be alt arts to me personally. But anyways, 12 play costs, 4 Digivolution costs, 12,000 DP. Digivolve from a level 6 with a 3 Musketeer trait without antibody for a cost of 1. When Digivolving, you may use 1 option card with a 3 Musketeer in its text from your hand without paying the cost. When Digivolving or when attacking by trashing 2 cards with a 3 Musketeer trait from this Digimon's Digivolution cards, delete 1 of your opponent's Digimon with the highest level and trash their top security card. So yeah, again, you could maybe get that second ability off twice in 1 turn. It'd be a little hard. Like, you would be able to get to play an option card out, so the Digimon in question would have to have, I think, 2 option cards and have Bell Starmon, the normal one, down. In that situation, you play this one out, you can use the other option card from your hand, put it underneath her, and then her When Digivolving would also activate, where you get to take 2 of those off and delete 1 of your opponent's Digimon with the highest level, and then trash their top security card. Then she could attack, and you could take out the Bell Starmon and the other option card, and delete the other one with the highest, and trash another one from the security. So it is possible to pull it off. It's going to be a little hard, but it is a thing that you could do. But yo, we pulled both of them. Honestly, like, if this one was textured like this one is, I could believe that one is an alternate art. The only reason why I knew that it wasn't is, if you don't know, down here at the bottom, if it's a normal, it'll just have nothing. If it's an alternate, it will have a star, which is something they started doing fairly recently in sets. Like, not this set, but like, I want to say a couple sets back they started doing it, which I appreciate, because for the average person, it kind of allows them to know, like, this is an alt art, this isn't. So if you are a 10-year-old Timmy and you pull one of these, you can't be tricked as easily by the guy who hangs out in the back of the card shop just waiting for other people to pull things so that he can scam them. Like, that's going to be harder, because like anyone else could be like, hey, that's got a star there, that one's rarer, like, get more for it. I've never been like the kind of person that wants to use price as a reason for like how much to ask for it, but you got to give some similarities. Like, it's got to be worth it to both people. And I don't like scamming, so it's like, Timmy doesn't know what he has. Give him more for it, and make it fair. Don't just like give him his favorite like Agumon art card for it. Like, meh, that's not the same thing. I feel it should be like secret rare for secret rare, ultra for alternate art, those types of things. So like, if you got an secret rare alternate art, like trade maybe like an uncommon alternate art and a secret rare for it. Like that to me would be a similar trade value. Like, I know it doesn't math out that way, but that's what I think. How do you guys deal with trading? Let me know in the comments down below. I would love to hear what your thoughts on it are. If you enjoyed this video, give it a good old thumbs up. If you haven't, please do subscribe. I really do appreciate it. It helps the channel grow. The algorithm loves it. We upload videos on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And as always, until then, I will see you next time.